Oh,
Colored people is offensive.
my bad. Got it. I forgot the of. I put it in the wrong spot.
Put it in the wrong order too.
Did colored people up?
People of color.
Colored of people.
The
Of
color
colored
of people.
people.
Aren't all people colored though?
No,
Well,
only non-white people are colored.
I'm pretty pink.
Yeah, I'm kind of like
Yeah,
pink with blotches of even more pink.
you're transparent, Chelsea. You're translucent. You have no colors.
Pink with pink.
Isn't black the absence of color?
Shut up, Chelsea. You don't understand nothing. Wait, as a woman, I am not in a position to
Yeah, you shouldn't
Yeah.
be questioning her.
question
Check
you
your
on any
privilege,
level.
bitch.
Flash fried was really good, huh? I don't know. I'll have to check into it. I wasn't there, so
Seems like an all-right show.
they used the Paul automaton today. So
Automaton.
it was aight. Well, thanks. Thanks a lot, man.
Why are you taking it personal? You weren't even there. It was the Paul automaton.
I designed the Paul automaton so that
Oh,
I didn't have to get out of bed.
well,
So if it was only aight, then I've got work to do.
I mean, I'm sure you can probably make improvements.
The Paultomaton.
It's like Mario, dude. It just needs a few more test runs.
Dude, I wonder if Mario ever beat 3-1, dude. Good old Mario. If Amazing Atheist wants to fart on a banana and send it to me, please do it. It's Thursday Lane for you, TJ.
Neat.
He wants your beef cream farts on his brown funnel noodles or whatever the fuck.
Gross.
Just relaying the message, that's all.
What a good time.
I hate pina coladas.
What's that, babe?
I hate pina coladas.
Why?
Well, I don't like the flavor.
Chelsea hates pina coladas.
What about getting caught in the rain? How you feel about that?
I do really like that.
You like getting caught in the rain?
Yeah, especially like a major downpour.
I like pina coladas and don't like getting caught in the rain.
Wow, we're just not meant to be. And I like yoga.
Oh my god, fuck this list.
Well, what is it?
After giving me 8 things that would inherently create a double standard, they tell me don't ever have a double standard.
I'm
Yeah, like
starting to see a pattern with these lists.
And the one before it is literally trust women. When they teach you something, don't feel the need to go and check it for yourself. But I would fact check a man, but they're telling me not to fact check a woman, and then they tell me immediately afterwards not to have a double standard. So make up your mind.
Sounds like a list.
and they're also kind of advocating for people to treat male servers like shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like that.
Did you hear North and South Korea are doing some treaty stuff? Also, where do I send something in for Flash Fried? I found it interesting. I don't know. Like our Twitters are probably the best place to send that shit. So do that. And yeah, we covered it on Flash Fried today that North Korea and South Korea are doing treaty talks. So I was aware.
Oh my god, dude. Fuck. I can't
Yeah,
even.
I hit this.
I need to not look at this right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's too late, babe.
That is it's even worse than the other one.
Quit calling me a bearded hippo. That's not nice. It's not nice. It's not very considerate of my feelings, okay? I'm a human being of size. All right? I'm a man of size. All right? And I'm just as valid as any of you are. Shouldn't call me a fucking hippo. Yeah, well, it is fat size, but it's still size. Yeah. They're calling me a gentle bearded hippo. Isn't that the meanest shit you've ever fucking heard, dude?
Yeah, not only that, hippos are not gentle.
Well, apparently I am.
Hippos are mean as fuck. They also mark their territory with like projectile diarrhea, so they like
Yeah, they do this thing called mucking, where they shit and they
yeah.
fan their tail and it just like.
That's to mark their territory.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah, hippos are gross. They're gross and mean.
What's the announcement? You gotta wait, bitch. You don't get to know.
So many people fucking ask me about the announcement. What's the announcement Friday gonna be? It's like wait till fucking Friday.
Yeah.
It's called the announcement Friday.
Yeah.
Isn't that implicit in the name?
Well, they think they're gonna get like insider deets from you guys or something.
They think they're gonna get us drunk and get us talking. It ain't gonna happen. All right, we know how to play our cards close to the chest. How many toilets have you bucked, Paul? I don't even know what you're asking, dude.
Maybe they meant muck.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I do that, but
With your little tail.
Paulie, you can DM me the answer. You can trust me. Okay. All right. That sounds legitimate. Let me just go ahead and DM you real quick. Tell you all my secrets. Yeah. Keep your fucking email open and keep staring, keep hitting update, okay? Because any second now, that email is going to be coming. All right? In fact, you probably shouldn't even pay attention to tonight's show. You should just turn this off and go and look at your email box, okay? Because I don't want you to miss it. Like I said, any second, you'll be the first to know. Let's get the fuck out of here. Shoo. Shoo. I ain't spilling no goddamn beans. I don't trust you motherfuckers. Let's say I did. Let's say I did. Let's say I spilt the beans. As soon as I spilt the beans, one of you motherfuckers would run to the subreddit, run to Twitter. It would be all over every video that we've made in the last 2 weeks. No. You don't get a hint. You get nothing. That's your offer. Nothing.
Your hint is that it's happening Friday.
Yep. Your hint is tune in Friday if you want to know.
Patron, you're not even gonna be able to see Friday. So
Well, yeah.
you're gonna have to wait for the Saturday preview.
Yep. So if you're a patron, you get it Friday. If you're not a patron, you don't get it Friday. You get it Saturday. With the preview. Is the surprise patrons only? Well, you'll have to tune in to find out, won't you? You'll have to tune in to find out. Can you pay for info? No. You don't seem to be understanding.
Man,
This like our fan base does not like to be teased. They want to know now, but
dude, at least we got him in the palm of our hands, apparently.
I know, dude. Got him eating out of our fucking hands, TJ. The world on a string.
Even Coolman was trying to do that shit because he's doing some work for us.
Oh yeah, Coolman. He's trying to be so. You know, you want to let me know? You let me in on it. You know, I promise I won't tell.
Yeah, he's like, so what's that big announcement Friday gonna be? Now that I'm on the inside circle.
Oh, Coolman.
It's like, you ain't that far in, bitch.
Oh, Coolman.
You in, but you ain't that in.
He doesn't know how far in he is. Am I in yet? Coolman's like our Spider-Man. He's not an Avenger yet. We're keeping him on a short leash. You know, we're not giving him the cool suit.
Not until Thanos comes.
Yep. Thursday Lane wants that sweet beef cream Oh man, get out of here. Why are you like he's in here doing it? Why are you helping with it? Like he's already in here doing that beef cream bullshit, and you're not even him. And you're just like, oh, let me repeat this stupid shit Paul's ignoring. It's like, the fuck is the thought process behind that, man?
Oh, Paul's not seeing this.
Yeah. Way to get me to fucking start skipping your shit, Morgan McGueen. You're one of the names that I kind of seek out because you've asked good questions in the past, but goddamn, dude. If you're joining the beef cream crew, I'll just add you to my fucking. Oh, it's that person. Instantly ignore. Do not read this comment. Sheesh. It's a fucking problem with you people. Do you think DC movies have sucked for the past few years because of Warner Brothers not caring enough? No. I think DC movies have sucked for the past few years because Warner Brothers isn't intelligent enough to know how to create an Avengers like dynamic. They don't know, like they're trying too much to copy the Marvel universe, and they shouldn't even be trying.
And not only that, but they tried to rush their fucking Justice League movie out.
That's what I'm saying. Like they tried to like their answer to the Avengers was Justice League, which was hilariously bad. At least so I've heard. I, like most other people, didn't bother to go see it.
I think they said that Infinity War has already made more than Justice League.
Oh, I believe it probably did on the first fucking day. Wonder Woman was good. The Batman movies have been varying levels of good, but in terms of like a big superhero team movie, they just don't got it. They don't got the right parts. They don't got the they just haven't established the people involved. Same problem happened with the Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad were supposed to be their Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I mean?
It wasn't even fucking close.
Their little funny meme team of misfit superheroes that and it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't land. Yeah, Suicide Squad was really bad. So that's it. With some kind of Suicide Squad. Oh man, brilliant writing right there, gentlemen.
And Infinity War has already made more than $150 million worldwide. Like 150 million more than Justice League made in its entire run.
Wow.
I'm the king of the shit heap now. What up, faggots? Holy shit, a Yeti. Shut up. Holy shit, it's TJ. Nice saunter, TJ. Shut up. CJ, Pepsi, CJ. Swamp Ape. Yeah, Swamp Ape is good. Where am I taking you? To hell. Where you fucking belong. You pace so much you should be skinny. Well, I'm not. Alligator in the hot tub. Yep. Are you gonna S-skid it? No, I'm not gonna S-skid it. I'll never S-skid it. Paul's back. Me taking mercy on you and trying to talk to you for a second is over.
Wow. You're back in my hands now. Hope that was a nice little interlude for you, but I'm back on the ban. And I'm hungering for bans tonight, man. I came here wanting to ban people tonight, dude.
Just so you know, they said nothing of intelligence while you were gone.
Of course they didn't. That's why I came here to ban. It's time to cull the herd a little bit.
Time to Thanos.
Yep. I'm gonna ban 50% of the people subscribed to this channel at random. I'm gonna block them. I'm going through the list. It's what happens when you have a channel that's been around too long. It gets weighed down with dead weight. You know, there's too much competition for too few chat slots. People get comfortable and complacent in the chat. It's time. Ban these NUTZs. Wow, dude. Wow, dude.
See, the motherfuckers are trying to get banned.
Yeah, I know. The ones that want it won't get it. That's the thing. It doesn't matter if you want it or not. You'll get it if you get it. I just got to get all the Infinity Gems together. It shouldn't be too hard. Should be able to cobble those together in a couple of weeks, and then you guys are fucking done for.
Thanos managed to do it in like a day, so
A day.
kind of makes you wonder why he waited so long.
Yeah.
He's like,
He didn't know where they were.
I'll just sit in this chair for like 7 years or so. Yeah, maybe he was waiting until he knew where every single one was.
And when he got the Mind Stone, then he was able to see where they were. That's why when he puts the jewel in, and it's like he's like, there are 2 on Earth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So before he didn't know where they were. He was looking for them. To forgive these thoughts is up to God, but to send them to him is up to me. Whoa. Whoa, buddy.
Force in the chat.
Ugh. Did you watch The Week of with Adam Sandler? Nope. Because it had the name Adam Sandler stamped on it. And I don't like giving my money to buskers. DC didn't build up their universe, didn't establish an ultimate villain, and, well, I mean, to be honest with you, neither did the Avengers until this movie. They waited until the very end of their arc to establish an ultimate villain, so... Why didn't Thanos just get to the Time Stone first and go back to the Big Bang to collect the rest as they were formed? Because they were formed in the explosion and flew out in different directions. And if he just had the Time Stone, he wouldn't be immortal, so he would be killed by the blast. Wrong. 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 The Space Stone is the Portal Stone, not the Time Stone, right? But he would need both of those to accomplish what we just talked about. He would need the Time Gem to rewind time to the moment of the Big Bang, and he would need the Space Stone to place him in the right spot to catch the Infinity Gems as they're formed. In essence, he would need 2 of the gems in order to do your plan. It's probably way easier for him to just collect the ones that are in this timeline and use them, which he did. I don't think Adam Warlock is going to be a part of this, guys. As much as I would like to see that happen. Maybe. Like, maybe they'll have him come out of the Soul Gem or some shit, but I sincerely doubt it. Adam Warlock was the only other being to wield the Infinity Gauntlet. True facts.
But Nebula got a hold of it at some point.
She might have gotten a hold of it, but she didn't wield it. Her mind could not handle If he got the time stone to go back to get the rest, then he wouldn't need to because he would already have them. The simple grandfather paradox. Oh shit. Oh snap. Yeah, I mean, if he had the time stone, all he would have to do is think about going back in time to get them, and he would have them. Because he's also got, at that point, all of the stones, so he has complete mastery over reality. Do you think Howard the Duck dies when Thanos snapped his fingers? Probably.
Hopefully.
Whatever. You guys are Howard the Duck haters, man. Just to spite it, just to spite the both of you, I'm going to do a video extolling the virtues of Howard the Duck, dude.
Alright.
Rock on. He was in the post-credit sequence to one of these fucking Marvel movies.
Howard the Duck.
People were like, is he gonna have his own movie again? And he never did.
Darn it.
I guess once was enough.
I want to know, once they had Thanos pinned, Stark didn't at least try to chop his arm with the gauntlet off. I mean, that would have been a smart thing. But I guess maybe the answer to that would have been that, like, well, he's wearing the gauntlet, he probably would have been impervious to that.
Yeah, not only that, but if you start to cut it and he just wakes up, you're
Right.
not gonna fucking get very far. So you'd have to have something that could just lob it off, and obviously it takes something pretty powerful to damage Thanos like that.
Like, later on in that scene, Tony Stark unloads everything his suit has on him and only puts a little scratch on Thanos, so. Yeah. I don't know that he's got a weapon capable of blowing his arm off.
Now, if Thor had been there with that fucking big ass axe, then
Maybe.
that might have worked. But he wasn't. So.
Did the stones heal Thanos at the very end of the movie?
You don't really see what his wound looks like.
Yeah, I mean, like, he snaps his fingers and then uses the space gem or whatever the fuck to leave, and probably uses the gauntlet to heal his wound anyway. Like, had Thor done that while the other people were still up and around and able to fight, they probably could have taken him out at that moment, because he was wounded pretty badly.
Or if he just went for the head like Thanos suggested.
Or if he'd gone for the head. Can Thanos kill Wolverine? Would Wolverine heal, or how would that work? I mean, Wolverine's mutant healing factor only works if it's not a mortal, like like you can't, like if somebody lopped his head off, he wouldn't grow a new head. Or if somebody ripped his heart literally out of his chest and his lungs out of his chest and broke every bone in his body, he'd die. Like, he can only heal from, you know, I mean, he can heal some pretty bad shit, but it can't be like a super mortal wound. So Thanos could kill Wolverine in any number of ways. I mean, Thanos is like, it's the most powerful being in the universe now. So he could do pretty much whatever he wants. I've had TJ read multiple of my comments, though I've tried so much more for Paul. Woe is me. Oh, well, there you go. Isn't it suck that the one that I read is the one you bitching about how I never read your comments? Oh, well. Should I see Infinity War? Yes. I don't even need to read the rest of your comment. Just go see it. Was Thanos sure he himself wouldn't be killed? I mean, he had the time stone at that time, so he should have been. I mean, the time stone, when it's wielded as part of the gauntlet, confers the wearer with knowledge of, you know, all of time, every possible future, every possible past. Well, you know, if we ever do another round of It's Gorilla, maybe we can do a Thanos versus Gorilla, but I think you know the answer to that question. I don't really have to say anything, do I? Gorilla, 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 gorilla. Was Thanos portrayed as nihilistic in the movie? My wife thinks he was. Well, I don't know. I mean, he's the ultimate optimist in the film. That's what's. I mean, you know, he sees like look at how he describes what he did to Gamora's planet to Gamora, and look at the two different perspectives. She's saying you butchered half of the planet, and he said, and it's a paradise now. The children on that planet go to bed with their bellies full, and there's nothing but clear skies and beautiful days for the people there. I saved them from starvation and war and degradation. So he's, you know, there's nothing nihilistic about any of that. Just because Thanos has the time stone doesn't mean he becomes omniscient. If that were true, Doctor Strange would have been. Thanos must see the timelines to know about them, right? But there's nothing to tell us that he didn't do that. I mean, it took Doctor Strange 15 seconds to look at 15 million timelines. And Doctor Strange is nowhere near as powerful a being as Thanos is. So Thanos could have looked at those same timelines and the time that it spent to transport from Titan to Earth. You know what I mean? It doesn't like has all the infinity chims, can't simply just make more resources. That's the stupidest argument ever. Like the problem of overconsumption and lack of abundance is not to just double the resources on the like so he's just going to keep doing that. Thanos doesn't want to interfere. He wants to interfere with the natural order of things as little as possible. He wants to free these planets and then move on. He's not interested in being worshipped. Squeaks, you little shit.
Oh,
Why can't he just make replicators and be done with it? Like, you don't understand. Like, that doesn't solve the problem. The problem is not just scarcity of food. I don't know, dude. You have like a puddle deep understanding of what's going on. Thanos reminds me of Kyubey from Madoka. He believes only in destruction and tragedy, and that the world can find order. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Kyubey is a little more disconnected from the plight of other beings, a little more malevolent than Thanos is, I think. But I can see the comparison. Culling the population doesn't solve the problem either. The only relief beyond resources it provides is more space for people to live. More space for people to live and less competition for those resources. Meaning less need for wars and skirmishes over those resources, meaning more peace and stability for the people. Do you not get what, like, what's hard to understand about this? Why are there people that seem to be having a fundamental disconnect about this and think it's all about just food? It's not about food. Doubling the resources just means that on some of these planets, the elite control now double the resources and the poor remain poor. Like, you don't understand that? You don't understand why making double of everything doesn't fix the problem? Do you think that the people were starving on Gamora's planet because there were just too many of them? Looked like they were living in a civilization to me, and what does that tell you? That tells me that there were some people at the top of that pyramid keeping most of the resources for themselves, and that the poor were suffering because of it, due to resource skirmishes. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's the problem with the why didn't you use the imperative gauntlet to make a double of everything? That movie dumb. Why he don't use the gauntlet to make double of everything? Turn your fucking brain on, bro. Think about shit. Hey, TJ. Why didn't Thanos use the glove to fix everything? To double up all the resources, TJ?
I mean,
Why he gotta kill everybody? Why not just make twice as much resources, TJ?
really, either way, the same problem's gonna happen.
What's the problem?
I mean, if he kills half of everyone, essentially doubling the resources,
Right.
eventually the population's gonna return to its previous numbers.
Right, then he's just gotta do it again.
If he doubles the resources, then the same thing will happen. Eventually, the population will double along with the resources, and it'll be in the same position. So I mean, I don't know. Either one could work, but neither one would work in the long term.
I mean, I think killing half the population and then just waiting until it gets bad again and doing it again is the most sustainable solution without monkeying with the laws of reality.
I mean, it's a lot simpler.
Get out. Fucking crazy fuck.
I think it makes a lot more sense when you have the added death seduction storyline.
Well, yeah, I mean,
if Thanos was just a guy that was trying to double the resources of the fucking universe, then there wouldn't be much of a fucking movie, so.
yeah.
Let me
People
give
be like,
more unto the people.
wow, Thanos is great. What a nice guy. Let's let him do it. You know?
Like, doubling the resources doesn't fix the problem for multiple reasons, though. Whereas I guess killing half the people indiscriminately does. Like, doubling the resources just gives more resources for the powerful to hoard.
I mean, that would happen either way. There's always going to be a social hierarchy.
Well, yeah, but he breaks their social hierarchy and forces them to have to rebuild it.
For maybe a generation or two.
At least.
Probably more than that.
Maybe. I don't know. Human beings tend to cluster in hierarchies pretty damn quick.
Yeah, but they don't tend to make these super pyramid-like top-down hierarchies super quick.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting question to ask, like, what would actually happen to society if half of people were just dead instantly?
Indiscriminately.
Yeah, like, just random assortment, draw a number.
I mean, I honestly, like, at our point, I don't know that it would be enough on this planet.
This guy is thinking way too small.
What guy?
Thanos. He's thinking way too If he wanted to end everybody being hungry and not having enough resources, he can snap his fingers and nobody would have to eat anymore because he can control reality.
But he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to monkey with the laws of nature. He just wants to give people a chance to pursue their own happiness in societies, right? Right. He's trying to restore balance, not throw it out of balance by changing the way it works.
But if you change the way it works, that's the new balance.
Then there would be a new imbalance. That's part of balance.
I guess.
If people don't need to eat, then they're going to pursue
But
something
you can change
else.
the reality. You could just like make everything balanced. I can't.
Yeah, but then you know how you do that? You destroy everything.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But I mean, that's just when you.
Well, that's not what he's about.
When you mess with reality, you can make reality anything you want.
I wish I could fucking record this version.
Who?
Oh.
They're just being mean.
What do they say?
They're being mean to Ashley.
Oh, fuck those faggots.
What did they say?
Any mods in the chat, anybody
What the fuck
says
they
anything
say about
shitty about Ashley, just fucking ban their faggoty fucking asses. Maybe that's the blood that I came here for tonight.
I'm one, but.
The blood of the people picking on the sweetest person I know. Fuck you. Get banned, bitch.
Burn them down.
Yeah.
Burn them to the ground.
Look, Thanos in the movie calls it a matter of simple calculus or whatever. So obviously he's thought long and hard about this. I mean, he's insane too. He's called the Mad Titan. So
I don't think he's really insane. I don't think Thanos is insane.
he's totally insane.
I don't think he's insane.
Completely am on his side.
I think that people look at him as insane because they have different values than he does, because they're thinking about the short game. They're thinking about, like, you know, Tony Stark's thinking about, oh, my Spider-Man's gone. Oh, my fucking Piper's, or whatever her fucking name is gone back on Earth. Oh, no. You know what I mean? They're thinking about their own little selves. They're not thinking about the future of their societies. They're not thinking about the untold wars and nastiness that would be fought over the scant resources and shit, dude.
Yeah, I don't think Thanos' thing solves that though.
I mean, we don't know that Pepper died, but maybe she did.
Yeah, I mean, any character you didn't see die, you just don't know.
You know what?
I was wrong. Rocket did not die. I thought he died. It's like
God.
it happened really quick. Chelsea was telling me during that movie tonight. She's like, I just want to scritch Rocket's face.
His little fuzzy cheeks. I just looked at that girl. He'd probably bite me.
Yeah, I'd probably bite you and get rabies. Fucking
Cute
raccoon.
rabbit.
Thank you, sweet rabbit.
Yeah, I don't like that whole rabbit thing. But
Well, he doesn't either. That's the point.
He's an Asgardian. He doesn't know what a rabbit looks like.
I guess.
They ain't got no Asgardian rabbits.
Well, then why does he even know the word rabbit?
Because he went to Earth one time and saw a small furry thing, and he was like, what is that? And they were like, it's a rabbit.
So he just thinks everything small
Yeah.
and furry is a rabbit.
So anything small and furry is a rabbit.
Alright, rock on.
Come on, TJ.
I don't feel it.
Come on, get with the program here, buddy. Over here saying that Thanos is mad. Come on.
I just think his solution is inelegant.
Oh, you're just a defender of people's rights to pursue happiness and shit. You just don't. You don't think the ends justify the means.
It's not even really that.
Hey,
It's just that
stepping on my fucking toes.
in the grand
Stop.
scheme of things, his little killing half the universe ain't gonna amount to shit.
What do you mean it ain't gonna amount to shit?
It ain't gonna amount to shit.
It'll start shit over.
But how long on the cosmic time scale till it's right back to where it is?
That's the thing, is like he's
Think about
going
this.
he's
The
going to be
population of the Earth was half of what it was
right,
like 100 years ago or some shit.
right.
So I mean, it don't take long for us motherfuckers to multiply right back up to those same numbers of
But
unsustainability.
maybe we'll have learned a lesson.
That's the
No,
thing.
We will not have learned a lesson.
Then if we didn't, then Thanos is now an eternal being, so he just waits for us to make the problem again and then dispassionately snaps his fingers again and resets us back. Eventually, do you think societies would learn if he showed up and culled them every fucking 10,000 years when their shit got out of hand?
No, if anything, society would just be like, man, we better breed fast because you know Thanos is going to kill half of us again in 100 years, so we got to make sure we have extra people. So that when it does happen again, we got a fucking big bulk
Yeah, super
surplus
chats.
population. We need,
Super
if
chat.
anything, we need
I don't
more than we really need. You know, I mean, I don't know. Human beings are stupid. I mean, look what we've done to our own planet.
That's the point.
And I'm sure that, I mean, it looks like pretty much everything in the Marvel universe is just as stupid as humanity, so
That's why he does this. That's Thanos' point.
sure.
Like, humans and every other species is too stupid to look at their limited resources and share them amongst themselves and live in some sort of harmony with the planet they live on. So he just takes care of it for them and dispassionately kills half of them so that they don't have to die in wars over stupid resources, so there's plenty for everybody and they can rethink their little civilization. I think eventually, you know, some species would learn.
Thanos is like the Trump. He's there to shake things up.
Salvador.
Dude, if Trump had the Infinity Gauntlet, we'd be fucked.
Oh my god.
We wouldn't exist anymore.
I would actually trust Thanos with the Infinity
Dino.
Gauntlet first.
Get down.
So
Get down.
I have to agree
Dino.
with that.
Hey, asshole.
I'm the most powerful being in the universe.
People like you say Thanos is crazy, but he displays all of the traits that you would not expect in a crazy person. The ability to handle great responsibility, the ability to lead, the ability to remain focused on a single task, the ability to dispassionately carry out duty. Like, all of these things are not really typified in people that are fucking...
What a narrow view of mental illness.
What do you mean? You're saying he's insane. What kind of mental illness causes you to want to fucking kill the entire planet? Or half the entire planet?
Sociopathic narcissism.
You mean narcissism?
Okay, he literally likes his subjects to like bow before him and be like, I humble myself before your magnificence.
That's just how his subjects treat him. Because they know he could squash their fucking heads like a grape. I'm sorry to say, but if like Thanos was real and he walked into the room, I would probably treat him that way without having to be told to treat him that way.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
I'd just be like, holy shit, you're real?
And then he'd turn you into one of those spring things. You'd be like, oh shit!
Well, this is how I end, I guess. It wasn't fun. Fuck shit, I fuck Thanos up, man. Thanos, come up in here, I'll bust a cap.
You bust a cap.
Bust a cap in that fan ass, bitch.
Wow.
I've never busted a cap in my life, so. Salvador's like, don't spray my ass.
I mean, when you look at like the way that he has his people go before lesser races or whatever and say, you are blessed by the Thanos. He's just trying to engage that religious part of our brain, hoping that when he does what he does to the planet, that people will deify him as the god of death that comes if you rape the planet and shit. That's why he has his whole fucking like thing proselytized to the people before he kills them. Because he wants them to remember what this weird purple god that visited them said, so it becomes mythology, so it gets passed on, and hopefully, eventually, they learn to control themselves. But if they don't, whatever. Reap them again. I think it's just a utilitarian view of how to, like, take care of things that don't know how to take care of themselves.
I don't think he's insane, but I would say he's narcissistic.
You need a lighter.
Everything he does is out of narcissism, but it's definitely there.
I don't know, he's got a pretty fucking humble throne.
Yeah.
Just like a rock out in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, every time we saw him in one of the previous Avengers films, he was in like a weird set. Like, you don't really see him in that kind of setting in this movie. I think they just jettisoned that.
Well, yeah.
Maybe
I don't even consider those canon. He's so different from what was shown that, like...
I mean, it's... Have you watched the Guardians of the Galaxy scene with him since that movie?
Yes. Oh, no, I haven't watched it since
It's
this.
awkward.
No, it's weird.
Yeah, it's totally weird now. Well, I guess we could watch it. Give me that.
It's totally weird.
It's not. I mean, like, you're just like, what? Because it's not him. Not as they showed him in this movie. Where the fuck did the other...
Can you debate what took him so long to get off his ass? You mean going to get the gems? We talked about that.
I have to go with Paul on this and just say you can't even treat those like canon at this point.
Yeah, I don't. They're so different from what he was in this film that there's no point in even watching them anymore.
I mean, let's just take a look at this.
Yeah. I'll let you guys watch with us. Fuck the flag system. You guys get to watch a blurry version of what we watch here. We're gonna watch the awkward Thanos scene.
We know only that she has been captured. Gamora may yet recover her.
Gamora has her own plans. Your partnership, Thanos, is at risk. Thanos requires your presence now.
Uh-oh. You in trouble now, boy.
Full to respect Thanos, your daughter, in this mess, and yet you summoned me.
I care over my voice. She was there.
First, she lost a battle with some prince.
Thanos put Gamora under your trouble.
Then she was apprehended.
This is like
by the
lame.
The one here with nothing to show for it.
Your sources say that she meant to betray us the whole time.
I'm not done. I may be lost.
Uh-oh.
I only ask that you take this matter seriously.
Here we go.
The only matter I do not take seriously, boy, is you. Politics bore me. Demeanor is that of a pouty child. And apparently, you alienated my favorite daughter, Gamora. We shall honor our agreement, Kree. If you bring me forward.
Like, why are they having him talk like a British lord?
Thanks, Dad. Sounds fair. This is not a fight you won't win. Let's head to the camera.
Ugh. Boy,
Wow.
thou shalt have what thou seeketh.
It's like, ugh.
Yeah, thank God they didn't go with that.
Thank God they hired Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin's like, you gotta rewrite some of this dialogue because this is fucking piss poor.
I mean, I don't know if that's what happened, but
Listen to me, boy. Your politics bore me and your excuses are useless.
Hold on. It was.
Your politics bore me. Yes.
I mean, he put like extreme emphasis on how boring
Yeah.
politics were.
he's like,
Your politics bore me. That's me going to sleep because of your politics.
You know, I'm starting to like that Thanos.
cocky British-esque Thanos that speaks to everybody like a high lord or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but
Lame as fuck.
I like it when you exaggerate him to that level, though.
Dude, when I saw that for the first time, I was so disheartened. When he was that gaudy fucking reveal shot of him on the floating throne, I was just like, oh no, man, no. No. Just another big bad fucking villain who's evil because he's evil. Of course he has a fucking jet-powered throne. Like, why wouldn't he? It's so stupid. Like, Thanos in the comics had a throne on Titan made of a rock. I don't know, dude. I'm just glad they ditched Space Lord Thanos, dude. Because that was not gonna work out good.
I shall honor our deal.
Yeah, it's like, ugh. Space Lord Thanos, please. Please. Back to the drawing board with that fucking horse shit. Listen, you London crumpet bitch. Who says that? What's that from? Oh yeah, it was a Violent J.
Yeah.
Said that
to
to
that, you know,
Yeah.
Osborne's wife, whatever
Yeah.
her name is, Sharon.
Sharon Osbourne, bitch.
Listen, listen up, you London crumpet bitch. Your politics bore me.
Dude, they should have made all of Thanos' lines out of violent J quotes. I watched this
Whoa.
fucking fight the other day.
Oh, the
God of War final boss fight thing. It's just like so long. Like they make you fight for like 30 fucking minutes and it's just not that interesting. You're just like, here's a flat space to fight on. Here's another flat space to fight on.
is it just like the long ass cutscene
Some of it is.
that you fight in between cutscene parts? Because I hate those boss fights.
Yeah, it does that.
Come on. Oh, Dinori. Oh, Dinori Fantori. Well, shit. I left my fucking phone thing in there. I guess I'll just have to prop you guys up against something else. Hopefully we can make something work here. Oh yeah, it's super chats to read, so let's do that. Super chat. Oh man, I got a bunch. All right. The first thing TJ would do with the Infinity Gauntlet is give Paul the fisting he's always deserved. That's not nice, dude. That's a bully comment. Hey Paul, will a Highdeology of creepypasta happen? I've been kind of having the hankering to do one, so I think in the near future you guys can expect some creepypasta days. Captain America should have argued Thanos' ethics. Well, they didn't give Captain America any fucking thing to do in this movie, so yeah, that would have been fun. Never bothered to watch Infinity War, but Thanos sounds like a pretty dope motherfucker. Okay. Have another round of green. Thank you. Thank you to everyone for them's super chats. I always appreciate them. I think that's everybody. We're caught up. What's worse, Space Lord Thanos or Snoke? Space Lord Thanos would be worse for me because Snoke is a nothing character and Thanos is a character that I really care about. What the fuck was with the Hulk? So bad what they did with this character. I mean, I really think they're just trying to rebuild up the anticipation of the Hulk, right? So it wasn't that horrible for me in this movie because it was kind of cool seeing him running around in the fucking Hulkbuster Iron Man suit and shit. That's a neat premise, you know what I mean? Because it almost, you would think would be like a straight upgrade. It's like getting to be the Hulk plus all of the defensive systems as part of the suit plus Bruce Banner gets to keep his mind. But you see in this movie that it is in fact not an upgrade. And I think they're just building up his ability to bust onto the scene in the next movie and make a big grand kind of entrance, you know what I mean? I think they're vamping into Hulk being a super central part of at least a big plot point in the next film. So I'm fine with them withholding it because honestly, like, Hulk is one of those characters where there's not a whole lot you can do with him unless he's the central focus. Like, he was given great treatment in that last Thor movie, Ragnarok or whatever the fuck it was, um, because there's a really great storyline where Hulk has kind of suppressed Bruce Banner and has taken control totally and set himself up on a planet where it's like Hulk's paradise. They just give him opponents to beat the shit out of every night. He goes out there and does it, and they shower him in gifts and sex and drugs and rock and roll and whatever the fuck Hulk's little Hulk brain wants. Um, but they didn't spend enough time in that, and like in the context of like an Avengers film, or this isn't even really an Avengers film. I don't know why they call it an Avengers film. I don't know what else they would have called it. I guess it makes sense to call it an Avengers film, but it's really not. But yeah, I don't know. Edward Norton was an awkward Bruce Banner. That's because he just, I don't know. I just don't think that he was given a good movie. And not only that, but I think Edward Norton is a pain in the ass of an actor who probably like thumbed his nose at the idea of being the Hulk. You know what I mean? So he was probably an extra pain in the ass. Mm-hmm. It's like, do you know me? You know what I've done? I'm Edward fucking Norton, okay? All right? My people called you. You know my people? All right? I'm Edward Norton, okay? Yeah, yeah. Oscar nominated Edward Norton. Where are we discussing characters here? Because I want to. Yeah, I was in fucking Fight Club. Okay? This is such bullshit. Such bullshit. Okay? Will you tell that motherfucker down at food services that I want my sandwich? They want me to go and do a whole day, a whole shoot on an empty stomach? Can't eat this bullshit. Hi. Where did everyone go? I just came back outside. They were like wanting to watch TV, and that's fine. I was inhibiting that because I'm sitting there doing a stream in the middle of the living room. When Thanos was going to the light sensitive people, and I can enjoy the subreddit much more now. What? I don't understand what you just said, but that's fine. Oh shit, man. Man, this chat is really fucked up, man. I wonder sometimes why the lurkers allow, like, not to call the lurkers out. I'm just saying, like, when it gets really bad, like, if I was lurking, I would want to join just to be like, holy shit, you guys are fucking retarded. What's wrong with you? But I don't really lurk in streams, so I guess that's not true. Sometimes I guess like video game streamers all lurk, but who wants to participate in Twitch chat? I mean, say what you want about YouTube chat. I know I give you guys a rough time over here, but you guys are like, I don't know what it is, dude. You guys are like the pinnacle of erudition in comparison to Twitch chat. Twitch chat is a fucking nightmare. An epic fucking nightmare of just like cancerous emoji use, like super repetitive over memeing to the point of absurdity. It's just like I can't even believe the people out there are, like, participating in it. If you go to like one of the big streams, it is a total gobbledygook nightmare on such an epic scale that it's not even like, yeah, just walls of copy pasta and just walls of bullshit. Like no actual engagement with any of the content that's going on, so you wonder why they're there. You know what I mean? At the very least, you guys are throwing out things, be they, a lot of them retarded, whatever. You know, you're tossing things out, you're reacting to what's going on, you're here to watch what's going, you know what I mean? Like, you go to a big Twitch streamer and it's just like, you know what I mean? You're just like, what the fuck? Like, the mods are trying desperately to control it and they're just banning people, but people are just subbing faster than they can ban them. What is going on with this? Holy shit. It's even worse when the channel has mods that fully engage in it. Oh yeah, dude. Paul, you had me at what it do. Oh, cool. You're easy. You're pretty easy to get then. Hold on, I gotta move this shit a little closer to me because I'm old and my eyes are failing. All right, here we go. That'll work. I have a feeling that being mod in a Twitch chat is like trying to hold back a tsunami. Yeah, it probably really is. So, Paul, why did Scotty shave? Perhaps the best mullet since Billy Ray Cyrus. What? Scotty didn't shave his hair. Scotty had his hair in a ponytail today or some shit. Or a bun or something. Scotty's hair is fucking hella long. I saw him with it like all the way down the other day, and it's pretty fucking long. Paul, you had me at I'm gonna ban that fuck creamage. Oh, well. It was my pleasure. Dude, to be honest, I was skeptical at first about DFF, but DPs, well, I'm not reading bad shit about DP. I wish those dudes the best over there. So, you can have your bad, go put your fucking bad opinion elsewhere, but I ain't reading it. Pissing in the wind into a tsunami under a bridge. Cool. You know what else is long? The distance to the moon. Thank you, William, for being informative in the chat. I wish more people would just spout random facts that they copy pasted from Wikipedia apropos of nothing. And now that I've made this stupid, ill conceived joke, people are going to start doing that. You fucking dunce, Paul's ego. You stupid piece of shit, Paul's ego. You have sowed your own poison. Paul, pronounce my second name, please. People get it very wrong. Giles. I heard a black guy say a gorilla is king of the jungle earlier. Isn't it supposed to be the lion? I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, gorilla can beat the shit out of a lion, so. Yeah, see, man. Fuck, dude. So what likely comes after Infinity War? Well, I don't think they're going to allow all those characters that died in this film to be permanently dead. So I think that they're going to, probably, using the Nebula plotline from the comic, use her and maybe Tony Stark as a team to maybe wrest the gauntlet from Thanos, or maybe one or a couple of the gems and use them against him. But really, it'll be Thanos that defeats Thanos if they follow the comic book line. Lurker here. Hope the chat isn't too hard on you. Love you guys. Oh, that's that. No, dude, it's fine. I wasn't trying to shit on the lurks. I was just wondering, man. The barrage of poopa duty. It really is what it is. Total fucking poopa duty that you guys throw at me. Like I said earlier, the dead are in a parallel universe where the living in the movie are the dead. Right. Okay. Paul, and political individualist having friends. What? Get out of here, dude. You stupid pieces of shit with your nonsense posts. Paul, you're suddenly a MOBA character. What's your class? Tank, DPS, support, etc. Okay, 110%. Like, I'll be honest with you, I love support characters. So I really like being the dude that maybe isn't right on the front line, but that's kind of enabling the team to do better against the team. I don't know. I've always liked that. So, if I'm a MOBA character, if I had to pick one to be, I'd probably just be Ogre Magi. I think I'd be good as an Ogre Magi from Dota 2. Just split my weird personality into two like half as intelligent halves and give them half control over a weird ass body, with one of them being more brutish and one of them being more of a wizard. I think that would be pretty cool. I really do like Ogre Magi. He will always be my favorite MOBA character. He's too good, dude. He's too good. You can't outclass an Ogre Magi. Dude, the blink dagger, stun W for your slow, and then fucking beat with your orb of venom, dude. That's like, you know what I mean? The memes are way too strong to not like, and they keep nerfing him, like they keep trying to nerf him, but you can still do it. You know what I mean? You just rush blink dagger and orb of venom. Buy an orb of venom at the beginning of the game. Rush blink dagger. Blink stun, beat. Then when he wakes up from the stun, throw your fucking slow on him, and then continue beating him as he walks away at like 15% speed and desperately hopes he can get under tower range, but then your fucking Q's back up and he's stunned again, and whoopsie daisy, you're dead. That's why I love Ogre Magi, because even though I don't have really the skill to do any of the things I just described, that's what you can do with them. I mean, I've pulled stuff like that off before, but just not consistently. Are you speaking English? Sorry. I just started talking about MOBAs with people that might not know about MOBAs. Tis what it is. No, I'm not really trying to get my APM up. I just like playing those kind of games because I get really invested in them. I used to play Smite, but don't know if it's still good. I played Smite rather recently. It's still fun. They've got a bunch of crazy new gods to pick from, so whatever. Do you think fiction corresponds with reality in any substantial way, like Peterson says? I mean, fiction is a reflection of reality. It has to be. You know, if you don't put something of our reality into your fiction, then people don't really know what to do with it. You know, that's why you'll never see a book credibly written from the perspective of a wolf unless they anthropomorphize that wolf's thoughts into human thoughts and project human expectations onto that wolf. We're drilling down here pretty deep, but I think it makes sense. But in terms of like, does fiction in any way actually reflect reality and like correspond? Like I don't know. I'd have to listen to what Peterson says before I could actually answer that because I don't know if your summation is decent or not. With you on the wolf thing, smart thought. Paul, favorite Blizzard game? Probably Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3. Maybe StarCraft 2. Or not StarCraft 2, it's just StarCraft. I don't know. I mean, well, I keep forgetting that Diablo's a Blizzard franchise, so there's your easy answer. My favorite video game of all time is Diablo 1, so clearly my favorite Blizzard game would be Diablo. I put it in a different fucking slot than the other Blizzard games. It's in a different part of my mental pyramid. I mean, Diablo was the game that taught me that I really like fucking with people in games. That was the game that learned me that very important lesson. Or fiction can be a further vision that a person sees and others just don't. It doesn't have to reflect anything. Well, whatever. Like I said, I'd have to look at the Jordan Peterson quotes and shit. Paul, if you had to play the Souls franchise, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, what would your class and ideal weapon be? I mean, I don't know. I never got good enough at those games to find like what I felt was ideal. I feel like everything I tried, I sucked at, so I just kind of gave up on the trying. Brett would turn all the non-believers into holy gourd believers. Okay. Why do conservatives always shit on California? I mean, I don't know. Why do Californians always shit on the South? I just think that they, you know, they're two places that have a political dichotomy about them. I mean, there are places in California that conservatives would love to go, like where I grew up. It's a giant belt of red right down the center of California. So there's places there for hicks and hillbillies to enjoy themselves. Ugh. Fuck out of here, kid. Alright. Well, I've got to go inside. I've sprayed this fucking bullshit on my face and I'm getting eaten alive. Dude, I just killed a giant fucking mosquito on my head. It's so gross. Anyway, I gotta go.